The first thing we're going to do, we're going to do the Jet 15-inch planer. This is the model JWP-15CS. We're going to be swapping out the straight blade cutter head with the Lux Cut III, or Lux Cut II, I'm sorry, helical. It's still wrapped in plastic, but we're going to be putting that bad boy on this machine. So there's the planer. We're going to do a little audio test before and after, and I'm standing an arm's length of the switch. So we're going to turn it on. Oh, that's pretty loud. What we're going to do is we're going to remove the dust chute and the cover plate. So I should have noted in the beginning here that I did disconnect the power before I started on the unit. Now we're going to take off the belt drive by removing those two knobs, and then we'll get the belt off. That'll be our next step. So here's all the belts, and we're just going to simply start walking them off. We're going to roll it. We're going to roll it up here and just walk each and every belt right off. So the belts are off. I also took off the upper pulley here. Careful not to lose the keyway. And we'll index the shaft so that the keyway slot is at 12 o'clock. Next is the handle. Same thing, there's a keyway in here. You want to make sure the keyway is up at 12 o'clock because you don't want to lose that. You see the little slot right there, and there's that little tiny key right there. Next, we're going to take off the gear drive cover. We're going to start with the 4 bolts that are on the back side. Should note that all of the fasteners on this machine are metric, and here's the other 2 hiding back over here. Here are the 2 dust shields that came off the back of the gear case cover here and here. And I did drop one of the bolts on the floor, so it's always a good idea to sweep up your floor before you get started to make it easy to find those things. With the cover off, you can see the chain drive. We're going to start by taking off the tension, the spring that's holding tension on the tensioner here for the drive. Of course, you notice there are some chips and stuff in there, so we're going to clean that up a little bit as we go along. But we'll start by taking off that spring off of the little clip there. We're removing that, and then we'll get that up out of the way. So I have all the fasteners off of the shafts. There's 3 of them. One here, one on each sprocket, and the other one over here. So I'm going to slide the whole assembly off, keep everything together, set it off to the side. Once removed, you'll notice again we have keyways on these shafts, and of course this one here came off with the pulley, as you can see right there. So you gotta be careful of those. You don't want to lose those, but there's the drive system. And I should note these are not timed, so it's not important the orientation. If you have to move it a little bit one way or another to get it back together, it's not going to affect the way the machine runs. So I put some blocks of wood underneath to support the cutting head, lowered or raised the bed up so it's just supporting it. I'm going to remove the 4 fasteners here, the cap screws that are holding in the gear drive. So we're going to take that apart next. I've got the 4 cap screws out. Sorry for shaking this here. I got the 4 cap screws out, and you can see the gearbox is loose. So now the next thing we're going to do is going to get a dead blow hammer. We're going to come around the other side here, and we're going to start tapping on the cutter shaft itself to drive it out the other side. I should note, now that I've been tapping on this shaft to get the cutter head out, the drum of the cutter started hitting against the housing over here. So we put the handle back on, and we lowered the bed a little bit to let the gearbox drop down a little bit so it can clear that housing. I should have noted beforehand a good pair of leather gloves for handling these sharp knives that I didn't take out. So to prevent my hands from getting cut up from the knives, I used some gloves. We'll lay some blocks of wood on my outfeed table here, and then we're going to start working on disassembling of the gearbox. We're going to start by draining the oil out of the gearbox here, and that'll be our next step. With the gear oil drained out, we're going to take out the 5 screws that hold the housing together. These 5 screws, and then we're going to pull the front of the housing off, being careful not to damage the rubber gasket that's sealing up the gear case. After a little back and forth, I got the transmission out of the machine, and for me, everything came out on the cover plate side. So the only thing I have left to do over here now, well, of course we're going to clean up a little bit, but you can kind of see back in here. Sorry about the lighting. There it is. There's a cap screw back here with a washer. It's a retainer for the bearing. So we're going to remove that. We'll get the housing off, get her all cleaned up, and start to put her back together. So we had a little surprise. I did get the, there you go. I got the cap screw out of there, but there's another cap screw inside of this gear drive. So we're going to take that out, pull the gear drive off. Just when I was beginning to think it might be a left-handed thread on that cap screw for the helical gear, it popped free. So it is not left-handed. So there's the gear. And now you're going to want to put a spare M6 bolt into the end of this so we can drive that housing off of there. You might damage this fastener if you try to reuse it, and you try to reuse it, it won't work. Okay, so I've got the took the old cutter head out, and I merely just tapped on the back of this. I had taken the screw out since I was replacing the bearing and the oil seal. I just tapped this off, it came right off. I pressed in the new bearing in the housing, and then slid this back on the new cutter and reinstalled the helical gear. Now I'm going to clean up this face here, put the gasket back on, and put the gear drive back together. Okay, so the cutter head is in. There's that beautiful helical head. Tighten knife. Lux Cut III. Put the gear drive back on. I just got to get the fasteners back in there. And we'll just continue putting it back together the way we took it apart. Right, well, here we go. I'm going to give it a quick test run. I gotta tighten up the belts. I think they're a little loose. So we'll have to do that here tomorrow. I'm getting ready to knock off for the night. I just wanted to give her a run.